Yo, yo, yo. Damn, messed up the intro, man. My bad, my bad. Got caught up a little bit, man. Be like that sometime, man. My bad. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. You know what's going down. The vibe stream, not the live stream. Let a few people get up in here real quick, man. We're going to politic and fellowship on a few things the right way, not the light way. The goal is to save a soul, man. We just going to raise awareness, man. That's all we going to do. Politic and fellowship, man. Vibe out with y'all for my supporters, my people that be tapped in. Shout out to the replay gang. Everybody that's gonna catch this on replay at work. A lot of people don't like watching the replays. I'm aware of that, but you know the ones that do, the ones who be busy, but still we want to come tap in and hear what I got to say. It's most definitely appreciated. My people that's at the job, gas station, corner stores, overnight stockers, warehouse workers, truck drivers, machinists, anything you got going on, editors, financial workers, whatever you're doing in life, man. Barbers, people that be tapped in everything we got going on. Shout out to everybody that's in here early. I know I was supposed to be on here 30 minutes ago. My bad, man. Got caught up in traffic and moving and ripping and running. Shout out to Heartbreak Kids. Shout out to Dre Harden. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to the Fletchers. Shout out to Elysium. Everybody, man. Burner account, what's going down. We need that participation on, man. We need the activities. This gonna be one of them topics we talk on tonight. They can get deep, but I'm about the reality, bro. I'm about the reality and what's going on in the real world. We're gonna talk about the nonsense that's going on in the world. That's what's gonna keep the people coming. That's what's gonna keep the platform afloat. Them nonsense topics, because this is not a prank YouTube channel. This is not a skit YouTube channel. I'm not a rapper. It's a media podcast news. It's based around hip hop, but if you ain't keeping it current and up to date with consistent content or whatever type of content you do, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, well, let me say this: you don't have to do that, because you can just have an interview platform and be good. You ain't got to do current stuff when you got to enter when you just interviewing. You know what I'm saying? But me, the style I do, I have all type of elements on here, and I speak on things like I'm gonna cover the topic because I know that's what y'all come here for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get you what y'all looking for, but I also want to put some real good energy out there on stuff, bro. Some shit to make my people think a little bit, dog. Like, rest in peace, Pimp C. I'm just giving y'all a little feedback on where I come from for the people who new to this, who ain't been around and just don't understand. Like, I've been doing this 5 years, and the goal has always been just to bring some positivity to the negativity in the rap game. Rap and hip hop has always had the street element, the street shit going on, the raw shit, the uncut shit. You feel me? It always done had that in rap and hip hop. Like, a nigga always been a fan of gangster rap, niggas that was talking about selling dope, niggas that was talking about getting fly, getting high, fucking with hoe, whatever. That's always been part of this shit. But it was always like a form of entertainment. And I know that the numbers look more fluctuated because there's more crime. There was more crime in the 90s than it is today. Way more. There was way more crime going on in the black community in the 90s and early 2000s than it is today. The only difference is now today you can see it all. These big cities across America with a lot of people that had gang problems and stuff, they was having 1,000 murders a year or 900 murders a year type shit. And, you know, of course, all 900 of those murders ain't street niggas or gangsters. It looked that way because of the media. When a white man kills his neighbor over something, it don't look the same. We do it at a more common rate. That is a fact. It's something we need to work on for sure. But in Houston, somebody is murdered every day. You You know what I'm saying? There's somebody murdered in Houston every day, probably. And they're not always black, or every other day. They're not always black. There's Asians, there's Arabics, there's white, there's Hispanic. But because of black people are so polarizing, it looks like we're doing all the nonsense. We doing all the killing. Are we doing it more than others? Yes, we are. So I like to come raise awareness on them type of topics, and that's what this live is about tonight for the people that's coming here. This live is going to be about how media has been used as a weapon and it's been detrimental to our people from day one. How music has been used as a weapon. How we are fed and used. We are fed and taught and used to fall into a format that doesn't benefit us at the highest level, but people are benefiting off of us at the highest level. And we're going to talk about rap first, and then we'll get a little bit into sports. But Ice Cube been going on his campaign, right? And Ice Cube is going on this campaign. Well, not a campaign, just, promoting Big Three as he should. He started his own basketball league. They didn't come to Houston this year. They went to Dallas. I wish I would have been more in tune. I would have went on ahead and drove out there to Dallas and pulled up and supported it. Next time Ice Cube come to Houston, I do want to go. I will be there. He's trying to expand. He's trying to grow it more. But what people don't understand is the same thing Deion Sanders went through. It's not about how much money I got or how much money I got in my bank. See, everybody thinks that once you get a certain amount of money, nobody got this worse than niggas. My people, I love y'all. But just because a nigga got rich, you think that he supposed to come save you? You think that he could change what's going on with y'all because he got money? You lost. You lost. You should take any dollar. If a nigga hands you $1, you should be thankful for that because he don't have to do that. I could give everybody here money. The money ain't shit unless we spread it all the way around to everybody across. It's got to be going across state to state, city to city, in the most impoverished areas in America. But you still got to give opportunity and information. But you want to know why? We got to raise awareness because you could give everybody money every day. If all our richest celebrities pass money out to everybody, it's only going to work for so long because of the control. We have no control. We still have to go to them to survive and depend on things. We still don't have the information. We still have no cultural identity. We practice nepotism the least. Do y'all know what nepotism is? My nigga AC in the building. Do y'all know what nepotism is? I need some feedback, y'all. We need that. We need that engagement tonight. We don't need no donations, but we need participation to get this message out there. I told y'all I was gonna do this live, and we're gonna talk about a few other things, but this gonna be mainly it. Studio 56 podcast going down tomorrow night. And I'm talking about this because we ain't gonna touch on this too much. We got so many other things to talk about on there. So do y'all get what nepotism is? Do y'all know what that is? Favoritism, okay. But what is executing nepotism? Do y'all know what executing nepotism is? Shout out to Charm City 77. Basically getting jobs because of your family, your last name, or your relationships. Employing your family. And that can be extended family or even just a friend. or just because of your race or your religious beliefs. We practice that the least. Y'all understand what I'm saying? See, you give everybody else the money, they gonna keep the money within their community. I want to raise this awareness before we dive into this so we can know and understand what's really going on. Because people think that the celebrities are our saviors, and they not. We got to get an understanding first. I came up with a saying on my own years ago. I didn't hear this from nobody. This popped up in my head one day 10 years ago. I said, you can have all the money in the world. All the money in the world. You can have it all. You can have the money. But if you don't know what to do with it, you better off broke. You can have all the money in the world, my nigga. You can be rich as ever, wealthy, whatever. But if you don't know what to do with it, you better off broke. And I say that because of the situation of a lot of us don't know what to do with money because we never had it. There's not no generational information being passed down for the economy. Everybody else has a certain type of blueprint that identifies with their people that they can eat off of. Let's talk about it. The one thing that we have, we got a few things. Being a barber, but that's not exclusive to black people. Being a barber is not exclusive to black people. Every group of people have being a barber, but you know, barbers make a good living in the black community. That's a specialty thing to be able to cut a black man's hair. Our beauticians, that's another thing, but everybody got beauticians. I'm talking about things like the music business, owning record labels, mainstream at the highest level, not the ones that you see the faces for. I tell y'all all the time, and I've said this before, and I called into my nigga Ayo shit last night, and I said, you know, it's a big conversation about the media platforms, right? Your Adam 22s, your Vlads. Of course, they say things and do things that I get offended by because of the tone. And I'm from the South. So when I hear certain tones, certain words being used from a Caucasian male while he's talking to black people, the energy is going to affect me more than it might be from somebody in a different coast. And that's because I'm Southern. I'm from Houston. So when I hear that and you use certain verbiage, I'm gonna be like, hold on, nigga, who you talking to? Because if that happened while I was there, my antennas is up, my blood is going to begin to boil. And I want people to understand Vlad, Adam 22, any other rap and hip hop platforms, even the NBA and NFL team owners. Some of them we see, we don't see. The ones that you can see, they have power for sure because they got influence, they got money, they shaking hands with very important people. So they got action, they got motion, they got movement. But if you can see a motherfucker and touch his hand in America, he ain't the nigga with the power for real. Take that. Bite on that for a second, man. Bite down on what I just told you. If you can see that motherfucker or you can touch his hand, he ain't that powerful like you think. Because it's people you don't see that's really got control of this shit. I'm not making this up. This is really how I go. The people behind the scenes making shit move. I don't want to put a name on it because they give it these names, and that's when you lose the credibility of the conversation. Some people, they have to put this word of the theory or the conspiracy, I don't like to use those words because that make people think it's a hoax. I'm not going to give them people no name. I don't believe in the blood sacrifices and the cutting the chickens and all that shit. I don't want to go down them lines. I want to talk about the people that are higher up, behind the scenes, that you don't see, that own this shit. The committees. The same type of committees that Ice Cube spoke on. Where they are actually dictating and pushing what type of music that they want out. What type of energy that they like. They throw it out there, see what the people bite on. But it seems like the negative imagery, the perception, the message that's being pushed in the music affects the African-American community more than anybody. Seems like time and time again, they find ways to have us pushing, promoting bullshit while they support it, pushing and promote it just as much as we do. But when you bring the conversation to the forefront, oh, niggas only promote this. Niggas only promote that. Niggas only promote violence. Niggas only push violence. We don't own none of the platforms. We don't own none of the platforms, so who promoting it more? Who making the most money off the negativity? We don't own none of these record labels. We don't own none of these distribution companies. Keyword. Put that motherfucker in the parentheses and capitalize. Distribution company. We don't own them. We don't own the air that sinks these things. We don't own the satellites. Who promotes it? Before these artists have to release their album, they have to get it approved. Who controls the playlist? The labels. The labels are in partnership with the streaming services. There ain't but 2 or 3 mainstream labels. The other ones are all just being monopolized, playing musical chairs. Look at the top owners. None of them look like me or y'all. If you black. If you white, they look like you. But if you black, your people don't own this shit, and they ain't never been that way. We don't own the news companies. We don't own CNN. We don't own CBS. We don't own MSNBC, ABC, Fox. We own none of that shit. So when you talk promo, that's where you're getting your promo from, right? Who got the highest level of promotion? I need participation on this question. I want factual participation. Who owns and controls the highest level of promo? Y'all let me know. We don't own Facebook. We don't own Twitter. We don't own what's the new shit they got? Threads. We don't own Instagram. We don't own Snapchat. Mello, don't talk about me on accountability on both ends. We getting held accountable every day in the fucking courtroom in the graveyard, Mello. We get held accountable every day. Courtroom, hospital, graveyard, in the neighborhoods. Our accountability been held. We've been the face of this. Our accountability is on the news. Why ain't the owners getting promoted on the news? Why are they not getting talked about? The guy that is investing into these guys. You're paying guys you know from the streets. Oh, let me give you a $100,000 deal, even though I know you're a gang member and you talk about killing and robbing and jacking, because I can make money off of that. Why are they not being held accountable, Mello? There isn't accountability on both ends because we the only ones that get held accountable. Nobody talks about the labels. No. It's not separate if they the ones signing the deals, nigga. Are you black, Mello? Mello, are you black? Y'all financing it. Y'all promoting it. Y'all pushing it. Y'all signing off on it. Y'all own it. You get paid for it. You put your kids through college for it, but you don't take any accountability for it. No. How are they held accountable? They're not being blasted on the news. Nobody's talking about them. Nobody's saying they're part of the problem. All they do is focus on the rappers. You nigga, you nigga, you nigga, you nigga. You nigga, you nigga, you nigga. That nigga there, that nigga there, that nigga there, that nigga there, that nigga there. And there's going to always be a nigga that will speak out against this conversation because he has been trained and beaten by massa to only focus on himself. Hey, just blame it all on us while we is the way we is. Because of we black. Because we black, that's why we doing this shit. That's why we rapping about robbing, killing, jacking, stealing. That's why our neighborhoods be the most fucked up. That's why we don't practice nepotism. That's why we can't figure it out. That's why 75% of the workforce of the NFL is black, but none of the owners are. That's why 14 NBA owners are white, but 80% of the workforce in the NBA is black. That's why we don't own any distribution companies in music. It's because we're black. That's how the world was created. Because of our black skin, or is it by design? Is it by design? Yeah, Mello, let me take you off my screen. You're not talking about anything. Yeah, I thought you was going somewhere. You're going in all over the place. And I understand it's going to be a process, bro. You got a lot of hard-headed niggas, not saying you, Mello, because I like to talk directly to the point. This ain't a debate here. This is me telling you niggas what it is. See, when I come on here, nigga, I speak facts. You can look it up who own this shit. They make the most money off this shit, not us. So how can you make the most money off of something but not take the most accountability? Because daddy told you niggas to look at it like that. Blame yourself, nigga, why I get rich. They can shut down negative rap music today. Why they ain't did it yet, nigga? Mello, they can shut down gangster rap today. Why they ain't did it yet, nigga? I'm waiting. Matter of fact, I'm going to play a little bit of this live, Mello. Mello, I want you to give me a real thought answer. And this is what I want you to answer. I need 2 answers from you. Why haven't they shut it down yet? If they know it's damaging, it's a bad look, and things like that. How can they own these labels, make the most money off of this music, make the most money off of media, own all the media companies, but they not looked at as the biggest problem when they making the most money off of it? I'll let you answer. Type it for me. I'll be right back. Go get me a refill.
You know what it is. Homeboy Ice Cube. And some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club. That pisses them off. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what? Who? Come on, man, stop playing. So ever since I put out the contract with Black America, you know they've been fucking.
Shout out to my Mexicans, bro. But you know it's different, dog. I fuck with my essays. I got plenty of Mexican partners. My neighbor's Mexican group. You know what I'm saying? I got Mexicans I grew up with as a kid also. You know what I'm saying? Mexicans are where we from. I know in other cities and towns it'd be more of an issue. But ours is way different because we talking about America, bro. Everybody is trained to hate, shit, look down upon Black people. Because our worst of our worst is highlighted and promoted, bro. That's why you have some Mexican parents who don't like Black people. Not all, some. They'll say fuck niggers because we Black. Some of them will. When you go to prison, the Mexicans will not eat with you. That's based off of your race. We not trained like that. We don't move like that. We not with that. We don't move like that. And it ain't all my Hispanics' fault. We've been weaponized and put out and placed with a cemented stigma on us since the first day we came to this land. Some people was already here. Whatever, that's a whole nother conversation, bro. I don't like to get that sidetracked because some people get mad when you say, well, we came from another land. Bro, we talking about the day they started civilization. We can trace it back from their standpoint because it was people already here. When the Europeans or whoever they said discovered it, I don't know how you still to this day gonna say you discovered some land where people already live. But from day one, when they started building this country, y'all niggas are beneath us. And that's the stigma that is still here today, 500 years later. That's the stigma that was here in 1964, documented in the Constitution, in the law book. In 1964, nigga, that ain't but 60 years ago, bro. 60 years ago. 60 years ago, we were still looked at. Nigga, 60 ain't shit. Hip-hop just turned 50. Nigga, my mama ain't even 60, nigga. My mama ain't even 60, nigga. I know some people whose parents went through segregation too. I say that to say this, bro. Just know what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's all love, EJ. I just want to talk on that talking point. It's love, EJ. I know you support the fuck out this hoe, bro. It ain't nothing personal. It's love, but it's love. I just want to talk about it, though, because certain people don't understand, like, how last place Black people is. There's nobody on this planet Earth who is looked down upon more than Black people. And it ain't nobody's fault. But them Europeans that came and killed the natives. When they came over here and did that from London, or wherever the fuck they came from, Great Britain, they came over here and put the mindset in to the world. Black people are bad. They're lazy. They're beneath. They steal. They rob. Bro, we not even Black. We not even black. They put a stigma and a color on us, bro. We're not black. Nigga, I ain't black. I'm like brown, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I have to check on the box that I'm black. That's why it's Asians and people from different parts of the world, bro, that ain't never been to America. And I'm going to move on. It's people from different parts of the world. It's people from different parts of the world. It's people from different parts of the world that never been over here before. Never been to America. But they'll call you a nigger if you black to disrespect you. It's happened. You want to know who taught them? America. They put the stigma on them. They put the stigma on us. Treat them niggas like shit and look down upon them niggas. Them niggas ain't shit. How we ain't shit and we built this motherfucker? How we ain't shit and we the $1 billion, we the cash cow for y'all. We the cash cow for y'all. How we ain't shit? How we the cash cow? We keep this shit circulating. Y'all get what I'm saying? But they put the stigma on us. To everybody else in the world, people that never been to America, they know disrespect a black person by calling them a nigger. They do it. I didn't say all. And see, y'all got to stop getting offended with the facts, though, EJ. It is what it is. Are you talking to somebody in the chat? EJ, I never said all. I clearly said not all, some. I never said all. I said I got Mexican homeboys. Are you talking about me or you talking to somebody in the chat, EJ? Is it because of their race or is it experience? No. Hold on. Let's be clear. You got to stop getting offended. It is what it is, bro. If some niggas go to prison right now, Mexicans are not fucking with them. They're not going to talk to them. They're not going to eat with them. We know this, bro. Of course, you might have your tools and fuse of black people who might have an issue with Mexicans for whatever experience. But we know no black parents ain't tripping. If it's a 50,000 black families, you might have 3 that have a personal issue with Mexican people. That shit is rare, bro. That shit is rare, whatever. And we ain't even got to base it off of Texas. You don't want to talk about California. You don't want to talk about California. It is what it is, bro. Hey, if you can't live with the facts, bro, you just can't live with them, EJ. You might not want to accept it. I'm not disrespecting your people. I'm just telling you what it is. We the people that don't hate on nobody for their skin color. That's not a thing that's common with our people. But in certain situations, with y'all people, that is common. Not all situations. Certain ones, it is what it is, bro. I fucks with my Mexican homeboys. I fucks with them. These my niggas. They been calling me niggas since we was elementary. But I'm not finna come on here and lie and act like it ain't that. My boy that came on here and said it himself before. It was another Hispanic on here speaking. He was feeling the same way you was feeling, bro. He was feeling attacked. I'm not here to attack you. We get nothing from that. But it is what it is. My boy that came on here, H-Town nigga from the North. He told his Mexican partner, hey, bro, I feel what you saying, but ain't right, my nigga. He said it ain't right, bro. It's some of our people, bro. Our people do be feeling that way toward black people sometime, bro. So I don't know why it's like that, but they do, bro. They do. And I'm not here to say all black people is easy to get along with, bro. But that goes on out here too, bro. That ain't just going on in Cali. That shit go on in Texas, bro. That shit go on in Texas. You don't have to understand it, bro. It is what it is. This is what America taught these people, bro. America put the stigma on us for it to go that way. I love Mexican women. The last girl I had sex with was Mexican. My neighborhood predominantly Mexican that I grew up in. It is what it is, though. We had these conversations. We got to talk the facts, bro. Nigga got love for my SA, them my niggas. But we got to speak the real. When we speak the real, it ain't gonna be easy for everybody to understand. But we gotta come to that understanding for us to understand where we got to go. We got to come to that understanding to understand where we got to go. So, with Ice Cube saying these gatekeepers, bro, the position that we in, we can do what they do. Everything that they do can be done by one of us. This is why they don't want niggas like Ice Cube in there. This is why they don't want us to be at the top level of the music industry where nobody sees us. And then a lot of these people, they be having foreign investors into these record labels. These investors be foreigners and shit. From Asia, from all over the world. It be different investors that don't even be black or nut or white sometimes. They be investing into this music business behind the scenes. Think about what their credit line be at the bank. Another industry that we have no control in. Another industry that we have no control in is the banking industry. They're giving these labels the credit lines to continue to invest into these rappers. We have no structure. We have no control over the things that make this country spin around. When you have no control over no major part of the economy, you have no control at all. You can talk all you want to talk. You can rant all you want to rant. We can come together all we want to come together. I need everybody to turn this up right now. I need y'all to turn it up so y'all can get here with some real truth. I'm finna tell y'all the real truth right now. But I need y'all to turn it up. I need y'all to turn it up. Because I'm finna tell y'all some cold hard facts. I'm finna tell y'all some cold hard facts, man. I'm finna tell y'all some real facts right now. Turn it all the way up. I need the participation, not the donations. Get the lights to the 100. Get the lights to the 100. We need this participation. We not tripping off no donations, bro. We need this energy, though. We need this energy to spread because I want this word to spread. I want this word to spread. Y'all want to know why we ain't gonna never be shit over here? As far as controlling, we is something. We great. We elite. We God's children. We got souls. We got morals. We got principles. We not perfect. We flawed, all of us. I'm flawed, y'all flawed. We can't control shit because we got to get approval from everything from them. Because this they country, this they system. How the fuck you gonna control something when they tell you when you can own something? How you gonna control something when they tell you you can own something? You got to get approval from them to be an owner. See, it seemed like surface level shit, and it don't seem like that mean nothing, but if you catch what I'm saying, you catch what I'm saying. You got to get approval and accepted by them to be an owner. By the laws that they created. That's the truth. They was here already, 500-year head start. So anything we trying to do and accomplish, we moving through their system, through their laws. When they made their laws, we wasn't in the conversation. The laws that we still living by today, every president y'all vote for, he not changing no laws for you niggas. Ain't not one law in that constitution for the black man. None of them. We playing their game. We going by their rules. We following their leadership and they control. You go get a house, who giving you your approval? Them. You paying taxes, who land it is? Some land they stole. My nigga, you in the whirlwind. Welcome. We here together. We here together. We here together. You want to go on your business, who you got to go through? Them? Nigga, do we want this nigga to own this shit? Oh, no. Nah. Ice Cube, you trying to get them advertisers and them sponsors over there with that big three? Oh, no, sir. Fuck you think you is, nigga. You not about to get the same advertising companies and sponsorships that the NBA get, nigga. Fuck is you smoking? Now, when you was rocking with us, it was cool. But we know niggas like you, Ice Cube. They done tried it before. You was never with us, Ice Cube. You used us like we was using you at the same time. You got your bread up, you stacked your paper up, but we know that you was getting that information, nigga. We got your Googles, Ice Cube. We know you've been planning a takeover forever. Ice Cube, when you was 15, 16, you think we didn't know that you was inquiring about your contracts, nigga? We knew you was different. We kept an eye on you, nigga. While you thought you was getting game and you was going to buy back the block and do this and do that and do this and do that. Oh, no, nigga. That's not how that's finna work. You're going to have to wait. You got to wait until everybody in a powerful position is no longer racist or no longer looks down upon black people or no longer cares about looking out for their own like everybody else do, every other race do. Bro, taking pictures, shaking hands, having relationships does not mean you with them people, bro. Just because I know a couple of them, just because I shake their hands, we talk, you might see us out, that don't mean I'm with them people, bro. He talking about the people you can't see, EJ88. Like I told you earlier, if you could shake a nigga hand or you could talk to a nigga, that nigga ain't the nigga in power. We don't fix shit. Only thing we can do is try to get our information and our awareness together to pass it down to our kids. Get the information together so you can pass it down to your kids, because everything I speak on right now I learned on my own. It ain't nobody taught me, it's just me watching how this shit work. Ain't nobody sat down and had conversations with me about this shit. This shit I'm just picking up as I'm going. What is in the club, nigga? Since y'all say Ice Cube is in the club, what is in the club? Let me know what's in that club. If he was in that club, why wouldn't they let him get the sponsorship and ads for the big three? Why would they be blocking that if he was in that club? I don't know what the Drake interview is, but we'll talk about that in a second. I didn't watch that shit. I don't think it's out yet. Nah, they don't teach this stuff in school. They don't teach this in school, my nigga. They don't teach this stuff in school. They don't want you to be smart. Nigga, they ain't teaching you real black history. They got you celebrating Christopher Columbus in school. A nigga that slaughtered people that was helping him. They had us glorifying presidents when they was all slave owners and pieces of shit. Bro, y'all can sit out here and pick out the people in the black community that you feel are successful and who they using and who they working with and da-da. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about any entertainer who you see rocking with the white man, kicking it with the white man, da-da-da-da-da-da, whatever. Doing business with them, whatever. I don't give two flying fucks. Do business with them. If you got a way to make some money for your family, you should do business with them, nigga. If you gonna get that money and put that money and take care of your people, go get your money. I'm not telling nobody not to get no money. I don't have an alternate for you niggas. I'm telling you niggas this so y'all get awareness. I ain't told you I had an answer, nigga. I'm not gonna get on here and fake the funk. I don't give a fuck about trying to be a savior, nigga. Don't look at me like I'm the righteous nigga. I fuck hoes. I drink alcohol. I get high. I got high last night, nigga. You might catch me out with some bitches. Because I know like what people like to do on YouTube. When you start talking that real shit, they want to go try to dig and find flaws. Hey, suck my dick if you ever looked at me researching me for flaws. Suck a dick and fuck you. If you come on here when I talk about this real shit and you worried about what flaws a nigga got, fuck you and everything you stand for, nigga. Because that shit ain't getting us nowhere. You part of the motherfucking problem. We come over here kicking real shit, nigga. I stand in front whoever, 100 niggas. I don't give a fuck about that street shit, no gangster shit, who killing who banging what. I stand in front of 100 nigga about this shit, nigga. Very bipolar when it's about this. Sari Aaron, find out about it. When it comes to this topic, zero tolerance. Zero tolerance, nigga, for any type of disrespect. When it comes to playing with me and my people, y'all can figure out niggas' paperwork all y'all want to. I do that because I know y'all gonna come click it. I don't give a fuck. A nigga came in my shit, hey man, this dude trying to act like he trying to push a positive message, but really all he do is cover the negativity. Yeah, he running the cold little switch up game. Bitch, I've been doing this shit 5 years, nigga. 5 years, nigga. You ain't never seen me laugh at a rapper getting robbed. You ain't never seen me laugh at a nigga getting killed. You ain't never seen me tear my people down, nigga. You only seen me support and show love, nigga. I done way more shit for free than shit I done got paid for, nigga. Oh, no, you might have to crash out sometimes. You might have to crash out sometime. And I'm with it if it's for the cause. When that lawman slammed that lady to the ground out there in California, I might have died that day. If I was there at that grocery store in Lancaster, California, when that lawman slammed that lady on the ground, if I'm there and I'm seeing that she's only recording and you go slam her by her neck, y'all might be saying RIP Big Ed. Y'all might be saying RIP Big Ant. They tell us we the biggest promoters of violence and negativity, killing, murder. That's all rap and hip-hop is. No, my nigga. Why do y'all not hold the people who making the most money accountable? Why are they not being held accountable? Why do y'all not talk about them? Why do y'all not talk about the billions being made by the elites? They gave you the percentage a few years ago when they showed you the very low percentage of how much rappers made off that money that year. You know what y'all did? Called the rappers broke. Instead of thinking about it, well, damn. If it's such and such billions and rappers only made such and such percentage of that, where the fuck the rest of the money at? But oh no, daddy done beat you niggas ass so good, you rather laugh at the rappers for being broke. You rather laugh at them because they don't make that much money off their music. You rather laugh at them because their concert ain't selling out. Daddy beat you niggas ass good. I love it. I love it because they show me we behind. Y'all making fun of niggas because they can't sell tickets? So crazy. I remember during the pandemic, all down the timeline, rappers going broke, rappers can't do shows, rappers ain't got no money no more, all down my timeline. 100 people, bro. What these rappers gonna do? Meanwhile, Saks Fifth's taking out taking out SBA loans. Every restaurant company taking out SBA loans. Corporate companies taking out SBA loans. Everybody. All the corporate companies. You didn't see anybody clowning them. They wasn't clowning them. It's crazy. They set us up to want to see our people fail. Niggas want to see the rappers fail. That shit is crazy. All I say is this, bro. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That tough shit. That gangster shit. Man, y'all got that, nigga. That shit ain't getting me nowhere, nigga. I feel like the most played nigga ever if I had to prove to one of you niggas I'm a gangster in 2023. The fuck? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. I'm gonna raise awareness over here. We focus on nonsense and bullshit while they at the bank. We focus on nonsense and bullshit while the owner's at the bank. We don't own our own culture, my nigga. The shit that we create. They can't rap. They can't dance. They can't sing. They can't do none of that. We can to the highest level. But guess what? Every job they hold, we can do that. We can do that. We can do what they can do. There's somebody in our community that is smart enough to be the lawyer. There's somebody in our community that is smart enough to be at the highest level and working these things. But you know why you won't get those positions? Because if you take those positions, what are they needed for? What are they needed for? KA. I wouldn't give a fuck if every nigga sold out, KA. KA. I wouldn't give a fuck if niggas sold out or not. You want to know why? The fact that they got something to sell out to is the problem. It shouldn't even be here. You can talk about the niggas that sold out all you want to. What is that going to get us? Call them sellouts, call them out their name, troll them in the comments. I'm just raising awareness to what's going on. That's all I can do, my brother. I don't have any money. I don't have the answers. All I can do is raise awareness, bro. But I'm glad you said sold out. That lets you know they sold out to something. The system in place. Billions of dollars penitentiary system for you niggas. For us niggas. After slavery ended, they came with the penitentiary system, leasing niggas to work, leasing slaves to the prisons for work, meaning we could get labor for this shit. And then it evolved to what it is today. Y'all got to know better and do better. Y'all got to think more clearly. I'm not here to tell y'all to act and be serious all day, every day. We all tune into bullshit, bro. I click bullshit every day. I click nonsense every day. I engage in it too. I'm a part of the problem. It's entertainment. Me and my homies, sometimes we talk about bullshit during the day. I'm not here to tell you not to have fun, but I just want you to have that motherfucking awareness, bro. Just have some awareness, have some dialogue to bite off of, and prep your kids for this shit, bro. See, we got more information than a lot of our parents had growing up. Because if our parents had the information, they would have been telling us a lot of shit. And my parents did well. I'm thankful for them. I love my parents. I love my aunties, my uncles, everybody, bro. Like, I always had support. But they just trying to control y'all, and then they want narratives to be whatever. And people don't know how to look past what people say and what they present. People don't want to give rap and hip hop the credit of how powerful it is and how there's a business model for rappers. A lot of these rap and media platforms y'all see promote and push black nigga shit all day long, and they not black. How does that make sense? I'm a white man. I'm a Mexican. I'm an Arab that is a square. But I decided to create a website and a platform that promotes 90% negativity from Black people. Who came up with that business motto? Who came up with that business motto? Mello, how many times I got to tell you? I don't have no answers. I'm here to raise awareness. If you find the answer, let me know. I'm raising awareness, my nigga. That's it. I'm not going to tell no nigga not to go take no job. If you got a way to get paid from a record label, sign it and put your people on, nigga. Just be informed. I don't. Where's the fucking rocket science in that? If Vlad want to interview you and you an upcoming rapper and you feel that that interview can help you, go do it. Just know what you up against. Adam 22. He made it very clear today or yesterday. If you a street rapper and you got beef, I want that beef in that interview. Now, before you go there, if you don't want to talk about your beef, and if it's dead bodies in it and it's an ongoing war, you shouldn't talk about it. You should let them know, hey, bro, I don't want to talk about that beef at all. I can't talk about that. So do you still want to do the interview? Get that understood with them before you even book your flight to Cali. Any media platform, not just them. When you're dealing with the news, when you're dealing with Hollywood, it ain't just rap and hip hop. If these rap and hip hop platforms leave today, nigga, if rap and hip hop media platforms ended today, that does nothing to lift the Black community to a higher position. I will say this, we'll be a little bit less distracted. You wouldn't see so many people fucking their money off on bullshit, so it would help a little bit. It would. It wouldn't be so many niggas trying to live a lifestyle they can't afford, and people would be more confident in themselves, and people would communicate more. We'd be out enjoying life more. That's pretty much it on that. Just know, I stand for something, bro, with this shit. I'm not trying to be perfect, nigga. That ain't that. I get nothing from being perfect, nigga. We done made too many mistakes in our past to be perfect, nigga. If you ain't flawed, I don't need you around me, nigga. Because if you think you ain't flawed, that means you ain't been through shit. I need people around me who done been through shit. That nigga Fabulous said some shit today, boy. We gonna separate the mess from the messenger. We gonna separate the mess from the message. Flab put out a post today that said this: I love hearing female rappers talk some real shit. Women are so strong, have so many stories and perspectives that we need to hear in pure form. No disrespect to any female rappers out, but I think there's only one style of female rap hip hop being promoted, programmed, and looked at as successful now. Ooh, shit. I didn't see that till now. Did y'all hear what I just said? Do I need to say that again? Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? Or do I need to read that again? Let me know. If I need to read that again, let me know. Did y'all catch that? One more again. Let me read that again. He said, I love hearing a female rapper's. He kind of fucked up on the way he typed a little bit. He said, love hearing a female rappers talk some real shit. Women are so strong, have so many perspectives that we need to hear and perform. No disrespect to any female rappers out, but I think there's only one style of female rap / hip hop being promoted, programmed, and looked at as successful now. What he's saying is, fuck a nigga, I don't need a nigga. It's all nasty rap now. No females are coming like Missy Elliott. No females are coming like MC Light. No females are coming like that anymore. And I know Missy Elliott is a one of the GOATs. So that's a tall order to reach. Even Nikki back in the game. You know, Nikki's she the female of this era. But even Nikki, it's all slut, whore, prostitute shit. But that's because a lot of these females are not rappers. They're just being turned into rappers. They have popularity, they have clout, they having a following, and there's females, they just looking at the rap as a hustle. This is what you have. And I'm not against nobody making their money, but it's making our culture take a major loss and toll. And that's where we at. I seen Keke Palmer today performing on stage. Just shout out Eve. She was dope. Been a lot of dope females over the years, man. For sure. What's your girl name? Keke Palmer. I seen the clip today where she's on the fucking nigga, she don't need a nigga shit, independent rap shit, and it's so crazy. Females is cheering her on, laughing in the comments, and I'm like, y'all know she about to go suck that nigga dick that y'all was talking about last week, right? Y'all do know that, right? All these females that saying fuck a nigga, they don't need a nigga, fuck a nigga, we don't need a nigga. All of them is going and fucking and sucking the nigga that they need for whatever way they need them. Young Miami, she's a side piece to a 53-year-old, a nigga that's almost old enough to be my daddy. Actually, he is. Yeah. She's a side piece to somebody that's old enough to be a grandfather. And he just posted a picture with a chick the other night. Just had a new baby. But she's saying, fuck a nigga. Y'all see how that works? JT is saying, fuck a nigga, I don't need a nigga. But she's in a full-fledged committed relationship with Uzi. Megan Thee Stallion. Does any other female artist besides rappers in the game say, fuck a nigga, I don't need a nigga? It is so terrible to the point now. And, you know, I'm all for giving the female rappers a platform. I know that's they shit. I'm going to be working with some female rappers because I do want to have that going on the channel where I'm supporting. Just trying to help people put light on they craft and they work because some of the females are working. But I see a lot of this going on in the game now where girls are dissing and saying, fuck niggas, we don't need niggas, and nigga ain't shit, nigga ain't this. But they're gay. They're in a relationship with the female. And that's not one. That's all over the country. Wild times, man. Wild times we in. But This is where the game is at, bro. And we see it getting pushed down to the kids more and more. We see it going crazy more and more, bro. I just want to raise awareness. I'm glad that Ice Cube spoke out. We don't control shit at the highest level. NBA, NFL, anything at the highest level is the highest level and the highest level and the highest level that you, me, and a lot of people ain't privy to. Some people gonna play the role that benefits them. They don't give a fuck about nobody else. Do y'all thing. They be happy they got a nice car. Cool. Do you thug dizzle. You got you a bad car outside. You got your highs. Your family straight. You got your income coming in. Do you. Do you. All I ask is just let me pop my shit. Don't try to tear me down. I ain't here to step on y'all toes or fuck up y'all relationships. I can't. That's why I won't even hire a team, to be honest with y'all. I don't want no team, bro. Because I feel like if I have a team, it's going to be people that's dependent on me. And I'm the face of this shit. So with me being the face, I got to be the leader. And when you have a team, you're responsible for making sure your whole team eat. But for my whole team to eat, I got to go do some sellout shit. If I want my whole team to eat right now, I got to go do sellout shit that sell out shit to me, shit that I don't believe in. I got to go get every dollar now. That means I got to work with people I don't want to work with. That means I got to talk to people I don't want to talk to. That means I got to go places I don't want to be. I'm off that. I'm off that. That means I got to pay niggas for interviews that I don't want to interview. Hey, nigga, this interview gonna make money. Let me book them. I got to book that nigga. We need that money. I got to feed the team. Nah, I'm going to just wait. Might take forever, however long it takes to get high enough to where the money coming in enough to where we straight. And then nigga get a team. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. See, there's certain niches and ways to eat in this game, especially in the YouTube space right now in hip hop. And it's all about what you're willing to do and not do at this point. For a nigga like me, because I know the game and I understand it. The platform is big enough. The platform is big enough. The platform is big enough to go run up a sack. It's still gonna take more time. It'll be a long, you still gotta put your work in no matter what you're doing. But you can make that needle move a little faster by doing certain shit. And I know what certain shit will do to make the needle move faster. The foundation has been laid, the groundwork been done. We done already stepped in the mud, strapped the boots up tight, stepped and walked through the mud, crawled in it. We done did basic training already. Everybody different. Do y'all stuff. I don't do it only for the views. Of course, I do it for the views. The views is what helps you grow. Of course, we do it for the numbers. But I don't only do it for the numbers. Hey, I ain't gonna switch it up though, because doing it like this is what got me to the point where y'all fucking with me right now. And it ain't about that. I can't have no nigga calling me a fraud ass nigga, weird nigga, and a bitch ass nigga, and a messy ass nigga, and then that shit be true. Nigga can call me all that shit all day. I don't give a fuck because I know it ain't true. But it'll hit me different if a nigga said, hey man, that's a bullshit nigga. That's a messy ass nigga. That's a hoe ass nigga. That nigga, like all them, shit that y'all call the niggas who do the messy shit. Y'all call them niggas messy and hoes and da-da-da-da. I don't want niggas to call me that and it be true. Because it fuck what a nigga think. It don't feel right to me. Exactly. We're going to do it at our own speed, my nigga. No. It's a difference. I'm a nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck if a nigga broke. See, sorry. Where you from, nigga? You talking about they broke? What? I don't give a fuck if a nigga broke or not. Nigga, I'm broke. Nigga, I'm broke. I'm broke right now. What's broke to you? See, niggas, I understand that some niggas worship money and money is everything to them. That's cool. I don't knock you. I've never been rich. They say it ain't no in between. You either rich or you poor. They say that's what it is in the world today. I'm for damn sure ain't rich. I'm for damn sure ain't rich. So when you say they broke, what's broke? I'm broke too. But I don't give a fuck. I ain't never been rich. I ain't never had no Bentley. I ain't never had no mansion. I ain't never had no multi-million-dollar deal. I'm not fucked up about it. You think I'm still not gonna live life and have fun and do what I do and do what's entertaining for me? I went out last night with one of my homies I came up with on some random shit. This nigga called me. This nigga called me out of nowhere. Hey, man, nigga, man, pull up with me, bro. My people in town, nigga. I wasn't planning on leaving my house. I don't leave my crib no more just to go out somewhere anymore. It's like, it'd be like a work thing. Like I'll be out working and then I'll just pop out and go in the mix somewhere because I'm already out flipping. But actually getting dressed, taking a shower, getting dressed to pop out, I don't do that shit no more. But my boy hit me like, nigga, pop out with me, bro. I say, bet. Hey, I had a great time, nigga. We went to a mix club. What they call it, bitch? It's on Washington. Fuck. What's the name of that motherfucker, bro? Hearts. It's called Heart. That bitch on Washington. A club called Heart. You know Washington. It's like the mixed crowd with the white people, but it be blacks and men, different type of crowd. We went up in there, kicked it, and vibed and chilled. Wasn't no pocket watching going on. Wasn't no pocket watching. Wasn't no everybody watching who got what, who got the most bottles. Niggas was in there just kicking it, relaxing, enjoying the music. I like that crowd. That nigga whatchamacallit was in there last night. The streamer Gideon. Gideon was up in there last night. Gideon was in there last night. Yeah, I've watched it. So let's move on, y'all. I think y'all pretty much got the concept of what I was pushing for that. Let's get into this other stuff real quick. And niggas don't believe me when I say this. Because niggas just think this game is business and it don't be that. And shout out to my nigga Yak. Because he a nigga that did it. Niggas don't think that I would do it. Niggas don't think that I would do it. Right now, if I was interviewing Drake, if I can't question him about him having his nails painted and sitting in the bed with this girl, I don't want to do the interview. It is what it is. I don't fuck with that. I don't, do your shit, but I don't know who the fuck this is. Bobby Altoff. This ain't what's up to me. Like,
Someone was like, "Oh, have you ever heard Kiki?"
damn, I was trying to stop that. Niggas don't believe I would. I swear to, hey, nigga, I wouldn't interview this nigga. Hey, Drake, are we gonna be able to talk about why you like? Did you think that this was cool? Because this ain't lit where I'm from. This ain't lit. Like you in the bed with this white girl, and y'all are laying under the covers, tucked away, like 5-year-olds. And there's microphone. Like just think about that process of like, let's set up a podcast in the bed. Then he plays Tiger's music. He plays Tiger's music and says, like, do you know this song or some shit like that? Let me go back. I'm trying to find hold on. Let's see what this nigga is. So they don't have a clip of it. So I don't know who she is. I don't know what the fuck this is for. And I don't know what the fuck this is about. But me seeing this, like, what is this bedtime shit? Like, what is this? What is this? I don't know. I have no personal issue with Drake, but say, fam, if you gonna talk to me, just how I move, say, bro, what's up with the fingernail paint, my nigga? Like, what we pushing with that? I gotta ask you that. I'm an H-Time nigga. You rep this city. You claim this city, so we gotta talk about it. Hey, my nigga, what's going on with that fingernail polish, bro? Like, is that some fly shit? Is that fly? Is that drip? What are we calling that? Well, why? What is your reason for doing it? Then I have to ask, what's with this? Like, this is some player shit? Me sitting in the bed with a girl talking about Tiger? Some girl we've never heard of before in rap and hip hop culture for real? So I just would have to ask that. Then on top of the last interview I think he did, it was on his YouTube channel. Rap Radar did it, and Elliot. I saw what Elliot said, and I fuck with Elliot. Elliot was one of the first podcasts I was listening to. Elliot was somebody I didn't take as a musically biased guy early on. Elliot Wilson said, moment of clarity. No disrespect to Lil Bo. Yachty's convo with the boy was comfy, had some cool moments. I was more so clowning the comedy shenanigans with outsiders to our culture. It would be great to hear Drake speak to us again, even if it ain't me. Okay. He did a 2-hour interview with them. But the interview went on to their channel. to his channel. To each his own, you know, business. However they do their business, but I'm not finna do no interview with a nigga and I can't get paid for it. Like, oh no, it's on Rap Radar. I thought it went on Drake channel. No, it is on Drake channel. Yeah. Their interview is on Drake's channel. If I can't put it on my channel, unless they gonna pay me for it, unless they gonna say, well, hey, nigga, we gonna put it on my channel, but we'll break the bread down with you, then cool. Other than that, nah, bro. Nah, I'm cool. I'm Gucci. We gotta, nah. We gotta, I'm Gucci. I'm like Yak. Yak turned down the Drake feature. Yeah. Niggas don't want to believe I would. Nigga. Like I told y'all, I don't got money. I'm not rich. I'm not fucked up about it. You can put that across every billboard, nigga. I'm not rich. We good. We ain't got food on the table. We straight. But I'm not fucked up. It is what it is. So that's that. Drake, do your thing. Keep getting your money. Take care of your kid. You know, you doing your stuff, man. But shit looking real wild right now, my niggas. Looking real wild. Drake be on YouTube looking at this shit. He might see this. Holler at me if it's a problem, my boy. It's no beef. It's no drama. I just got to call it like I see it. Got to call it like I see it, my nigga. Let's get into, and we got a lot to cover on Studio 56 podcast tomorrow. Some of this shit a nigga don't even want to talk about with the guys. Some of this shit we will talk about with the guys. A lot of this shit I don't want to talk about with the guys. Shout out to the guys, though. We probably won't do a deep dive on this tomorrow. But no, that's just me, bro. I'm big on like, hey, bro, if you fuck with me, fuck with me. I don't want nobody to fuck with me who don't fuck with me. I'm not saying I deserve a Drake interview. I'm not saying Drake, I'm on Drake radar. I'm not saying that I'm on Drake level. I'm not saying I got a bigger influence than Drake. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't want to sit down and fuck with people who don't really fuck with me. Like, I don't want to do none of the, like, bro, if we can't organically just do no interview. If you too big for that, then fuck it. I don't want to do it. That's just me, bro. I take pride in my shit just like niggas take pride in their shit. Niggas take pride in their music. I take pride in just my perception and what I create and what I put out like that. Like, hey, bro, if I'm fucking with an artist, nigga, that's what my supporters and my people that follow me. I don't want no fake support, bro. I know some support be fake. Come on, I understand that. But I want to put it to my core audience like, hey, bro, I earned this big moment of my grind and my time. And I want us all to benefit from it on some organic shit. I want my people to know, well, hey, man, Ant or get that nigga fucking with Ant for what he be pushing on the platform, nigga. Not some industry type shit. Nah, niggas like, hey, bro, I fuck with what bro got going on, nigga. We gonna have a player conversation. But I do gotta bring up, hey, my nigga, what's going down with that fingernail polish and that? If we can't talk about that, it ain't nothing else to talk about, man. Yeah, for sure. Nah, he ain't Sophia. He not. If I wanted to get him on here, he would do it. Sophia, if I wanted to get him on here, he would do it. The person you talking about for sure. He for sure would do it. Cause he really a humble nigga. Like a lot of people don't know that, but he a humble person. Like he not gonna if you go speak to him, whatever, he gonna speak to you, all this shit. It's facts. I don't think we're gonna really touch on this tomorrow. a lot. Boosie and his daughter, and I want to speak on this in the most respectful way possible. I know y'all getting tired, man. I'm finna get up off here my goddamn self in a little bit. We're gonna stop it at 2 hours. We're gonna stop at 2 hours. 10 and 30 minutes. We'll go through this. Boosie and his daughter. Boosie daughter, I don't know who went to the internet first. That's the one thing I don't know. I don't know who went to the internet first, her or him. Either way, I'd rather not see a father and daughter upset with each other over shit like this. It don't feel worth it to me. Trying to find a video. I think this is it. Hush Media Entertainment.
Bring that ass here. I was in on it. I mean, live, let's get it. Yes, sir. I mean, all I was in on it. My daughter, everybody. My mama filed trying to take my money, but trying to put me on child support. Bring that ass here. Dirty ass woman. After I buy your daughter $80,000 car. 16 years old. $80,000 car. Paid for. Shit, no. You put boots on child support. And think you gonna keep a car? Bring that ass here. Yeah, that's why she left this summer. She knew her mama had filed child support. I ain't know I got blindsided. Bring that ass here. $80,000 car. Put me on child support.
So Boosie is saying that he got blindsided. Oh, she went to the internet first. Okay, I thought she did. I thought that she did. Some people said he went to the internet first. I thought she did because I'm only receiving this from the blogs. I don't follow Boosie's daughter. And if I saw Boosie's daughter calling him out or exposing personal information, I'm not reposting that as news to my channel. That's not going to get posted on not on my channel, on my Instagram page. Now, if he responds to it and it's already all over the blogs, then yeah, but if I ain't seen it hitting on all these other blogs, I for sure am not posting no shit like that. I'll just say this. I don't know what's what with the family situation, but coming to the internet with family business is always going to be terrible. Always. Always going to be terrible. Because everybody going to feel like they got to defend themselves. And to defend yourself, the other person got to look like they tripping. That's why it's better to always talk in private. Talk together. Don't talk to nobody else. Just be quiet. It's happening. Shit, this situation is happening. Like I said in my video, parents and kids falling out, especially when it comes to baby mamas or ex-girlfriends, separated homes, and different mothers of kids. There's always drama. There's always bullshit. There's always beef. It's just with this, Boosie's very popular, especially on the internet. Everybody know Boosie. So it makes his situation look very different. Now, I don't know what's what. I don't know what's all the details. But I do know to see a 16-year-old talk like that, that's bad. She said it wasn't about the materialistic stuff, but then she also said that he got her a color of the car that if he knew his daughter for real, she didn't like that color. That sounds bad. Seeing you talking about fighting and knocking people out and never been knocked out as a 16-year-old, that sounds very bad. Calling your daddy out his name, da-da-da, sounds bad. And, you know, that's the world we living in now. These kids talk crazy and Boosie talk crazy, but I don't give a damn how much crazy music I heard growing up. I don't care how much I saw my mama cuss or my uncles cuss or my auntie cuss. You was never finna catch me cussing at my mama. Boosie say he put her in private school, said he did everything to raise her right. He said he broke down a lot. I don't give a damn if product or not of you or da-da-da-da. Fam, it's certain people, I know they did everything in their power for their kids to be there, to be correct. Some people, kids is just still gonna go out here and fuck up. I done seen it. I done seen people, as niggas I done went to school with. I don't know about Boosie's situation. I'ma just pray for them. This some real shit. This family business. We just saw it on the internet. That's why I told people that I'm not really pointing aside. I don't know what's what, because I want the family to work it out, and I believe they will eventually. It might be 10 years from now, him and her get on the phone and get past this shit, and they can catch back up on all times. One thing about your parents, you only get one set of them. Ain't no point of being mad at them, not fucking with them while they here. And same thing for your kids. Yeah, you can always make kids, but man, work it out before it get to a point where y'all feel like y'all can't talk to each other. That's just what I'm on. But this is bad right now. It's fresh. Hopefully Boosie and them can get through it. For sure. But I done seen it myself. And I'm not saying this particular situation, but what the fathers will be there taking care of the kids. The mother be there taking care of the kids. And they still grow up to be spoiled little brats, man. Like, not even just spoiled, just don't want to listen. Go through a bunch of unnecessary shit that they didn't have to go through because they want to make a motherfucking name. That shit be terrible, man. I hate to see this between them, though, man. They gonna work it out, though, man. Shout out Boosie. Shout out to her. I know it got to be a fucked up feeling to know you done did it all for your little one. And they online calling you a deadbeat and all this other shit. So prayers up most definitely. I got Zion on here. Zion, they talking about he put something up on like some old Biggie lyrics, that the Suicidal Thoughts song and shit. Zion, man, you gonna be all right, my boy. I don't even know if he really going through it or he just posted that up on some like, I'm jamming this hoe right now. Could be your favorite song. I just hate that stupid ass bitch, Mariah Mills, and I hate to even say that sloth name, whore ass bitch, is getting so much like coverage and recognition and being spoke on because she ain't worth the fuck. Any bitch that goes out and exposes a man that she's been sleeping with and taking it this far, you lost. And you know she lost. I mean, she's not good at her profession. Your porno movies are trash. Then they said she only fucks. I Googled her, but they said that she only fucks white dudes in the pornos. You're really garbage. How dare a bitch be Asian, I guess, or want to be black? I don't know what the fuck she is. Ho still wearing contacts and shit. That shit lame, ho. But you wearing contacts and shit, and you go into the porno game and decide you only gonna fuck white dudes. How dare you try to have a decision, bitch? That shit lame. Bitch lame. You doing all this shit for attention on the internet. Your time is up. I wish the blogs would quit posting them. Quit posting the bitch. Y'all know that's what she want. She is nothing without the blogs. And what people got to understand about these blogs, bro, these are humans that work behind these blogs. These blogs are not machine operated. This is a physical person like me and y'all deciding to post these things. And what the problem is there are blogs now, they don't care about what's facts. They don't care about what's having integrity. They don't give a fuck. They have separated their feelings and said, hey, I'm posting whatever I see on other blogs, basically. No originality in this blog world anymore. None of them. No originality in none of these blogs anymore, bro. It is what it is. That's that. Stop posting the bitch. Why y'all keep giving a clout? Ain't no reason for that shit to me. That's all I'm saying. You knew what it was, bitch. You fucking with him because he in the NBA. If he wasn't in the NBA, you wouldn't be fucking with that nigga. Accept it for what it is. Accept it for what it is. YW Melly trial should be starting up again tomorrow. We'll see what happens. The prosecutors have started to dive in on where were the satchel bags at, and that's been presented to the jury. One thing about these trials, you don't hear me talking about them or predicting them or saying what's going to be what, because I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not involved. And I don't want to be on the wrong side of that shit. I'll just let them decide to tell me what it is. I can't solve no cases. I can't solve no crimes from my fucking crib and my cell phone, bro. Do what y'all do, though. I'm not going to do that shit. I'm going to let them figure this shit out.
There's nothing more powerful than you.
My bad, y'all. Damn, boy, this shit is crazy, man. Rest in peace to Juvie and Sack Chaser, man. Rest in peace, Juvie and Sack Chaser, man. Rest in peace, Juvie and Sack Chaser. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I ain't seen this a dark time in rap and hip hop, bro. Like this a dark time. I ain't never seen too many target like this much shit go on, bro. It's crazy. Wild as fuck. But here we are. Uh yeah, but I don't check it. They presented some evidence that they have, or they presented an argument. Let me say an argument on YW Melly and them. They questioned why wasn't the satchel bag found after they on camera and he has a satchel bag on. And I think Bortland had a satchel bag on. I could be wrong about Bortland. But supposedly they both had satchel bags, like man bags on. And when they supposedly got shot, why wasn't the satchel bags found in the car? They like, okay, if y'all car got shot up, why weren't y'all satchel bags found when they scrubbed the car for evidence and shit? And what was in those satchel bags? That's what they asking. That's what they presented in the court. What's going on with the satchel bags? Like y'all on camera getting in these cars with these satchel bags, but when we go back to the, when Bortland pulls up to the hospital, there's no satchel bag in the car. The Melly's not in the car anymore, so that's what they pressing now. So we'll see where that goes. Adam 22 and Ruger, real quick. I did a video on that today. Y'all go check it out. I didn't have time to do it like deep dive on it because I just I do a short form and video. And I want this to be clear. We get nothing if Adam was to stop doing YouTube or rap and hip hop interviews. That doesn't uplift us as a people. That doesn't change our position in the game. It's just Adam, the thing like with media platforms, because rap and hip hop is like the basis of a lot of our lifestyles, our day-to-day engagement, our major form of entertainment, but not even entertainment, it's the way we live. And we take it personal when somebody who's an outsider shows a disrespect to the unwritten laws of hip hop. See, a lot of these lifestyles and shit in these other cultures, they don't have a lot of unwritten laws. Hip hop have a lot of unwritten laws that people expect and kind of, would want to see you follow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I need to put homie live up in there. I tripped that. I'm gonna do it later. I'll put the link up in there. Hold on. What's homie name? What's homie channel name, man? Excuse me. No, I looked at it today, y'all. What's homie name? FYBJ, man. I think he was on it too. He was. They was all on live together. I'm gonna find it real quick, y'all. We'll get to it. Give me just a second. Who the fuck caught that? Okay, he got the whole line.
You see, when Mouse was that big, that was big folks in his life, huge. Over them niggas.
Hold on. We were serious enough that somebody's gonna lose their life, nothing like that. The only thing I asked them,
People see they trying to, they ain't gonna work, Adam. They don't want that gangbang shit.
he in a dark ass room, crying. He ain't paid his light bill. Where he at?
But folks on some peace shit, G. You don't want to keep getting into it with the BD. They done lost people. G. They trying to put it to the end. Niggas trying to go for it. But I mean, you know, what happened, it happened. You can talk about what he wants to talk about. I guess he didn't want to talk about this shit.
What's up?
But the thing is, I didn't ask about anything that was like current beef.
Hey,
I didn't ask about anything. We were serious enough that somebody's gonna lose their life, nothing like that. The only thing I asked him about was Lil Durk mentioning him in a fucking academics interview that everybody in the whole world saw. If I didn't ask him that question, I would be such a fucking failure as an interviewer.
You over talking the shit. Shut up.
Nah, I'm just keeping it real. When you're scared to have a conversation, what's going on?
This is what it is. Look, check this out. This is where you fucked up at, where you just not real at. You ready for it?
Okay, let's hit me with the truth bomb.
Nigga, you know for a fact I talked to you personally and told you to let me see that shit, nigga. And you said your idea was, okay, I'm going to send it to you before we drop it. Right or wrong? Did you say that or not?
Do your homework on Adam 22 forgetting because I do 10 interviews every
No,
week.
hey, you talking to Chicago then. Let's just be honest.
Come to
Let's
LA.
just be honest. Adam, stand on it. Like, yeah, nigga, I talk people about that.
Acting like a little
Just so that
bitch
I
and
can
tell the
fucking
truth.
delete something. Like I didn't ask anything that was out of pocket or out of line.
See how Adam is talking? Adam is talking like that because he's about himself. You don't tell me what's out of pocket and out of line about me. But he wants to tell himself that what out of pocket is in our culture. Adam said that answer the beef questions like a grown-up. I'm going to play some more of this and we'll show the other little part real quick. Hold on.
Hold on.
Tell me what I asked about that was so out of line.
Be quiet. You ain't letting me talk. You trying to overtalk me on that WT shit. Calm down.
What's WT?
What it sound like?
White.
There you go. Hey, check this out though.
No, don't put no race in the room.
Be quiet.
Yeah. Fucking hate monger.
Be quiet.
Okay.
Look, so you didn't tell me you was gonna send it to me, right?
No, I did. I forgot. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I did, but I forgot. Come on, bro. It's always some forgetting, some da-da-da-da. So that's my whole point. Why wouldn't I be mad as a man if you told me you was going to send me some shit before you put it out? Why are you acting like you don't know why I'm mad? Like you don't know, bro. Like, nigga, if you told me that shit, that's what you told me, nigga. If you don't give a fuck, then just say that. And that's cool. Then we know how to move. Simple and plain.
You forgot.
But it's like niggas ain't gonna tell you. That's one thing that people don't do. And I'm gonna be real with y'all and media, me as a nigga too. Niggas don't want to take fault for what they do, bro. Niggas don't want to take full credibility for, hey, bro, I make a living off of promoting, pushing, and polarizing bullshit. Like, no media person wants to admit that. They don't. Especially the ones that's at the top level. They not going to come out and say, I'm looking to promote beef. I want to instigate beef. I want to promote drama. Because that's how I make the most money. They don't care. Most of them rather not just argue about it, but that's it. Messy, messy, messy. And I'm going to call that doing my job. That's what it is, bro. That's what media is now. And it ain't even just rap and hip-hop. That shit go all across the board.
You forgot? No. I think you got to act like fuck again. Nigga, I want to do it.
Not like asking me before she puts every single interview.
All right, check this out. Cool. Check this out. When I told you that you thought I was playing or something?
Huh?
Yeah,
I do think you were playing because you came and did the entire fucking interview, wasted my time, thinking that's hours out of my schedule, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to put it out for no fucking reason.
You study trying to keep talking over a motherfucker like a kid or something.
You say something and then I respond, and then you complain about me talking when it's my fucking life.
Adam, I want to tell you this also. You can be as hype as you want, turned as you want. I have no time and no things to beef with my brothers. A nigga that look like me, a nigga that come from where I come from, I understand that sometimes we get passionate, we get heated. So when we go back and forth, it's whatever. My nigga, it's love, bro. You black men, go home to your family and be great as you are today. Be greater tomorrow, black man. I'm sorry, Adam. In Texas, where I'm from, because of the history here, if you were to ever raise your voice like this at me, we're gonna have a problem. I'm not tough. I'm not street. I'm not none of that. But I would have to tell you, lower your voice. It is what it is. I don't care. I don't care if you feel that you're right or you're wrong. I'm gonna lower my voice and you're gonna lower your voice. That's just how this has to go. Or we don't have nothing to talk about. I can't be seen on camera or anywhere in life with a white man raising his voice at me. It's never happened and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It can't happen. Especially a tatted up white boy. It just can't go down like that. It ain't about me trying to little boy you. I get nothing out of little boy and nobody. I don't get nothing out of that. I don't get nothing out of punking nobody. That shit don't do nothing for me, bro. I'm grown. It's simple and plain, bro.
Look, let me tell you some real shit. I told you something off camera. I said, I ain't really trying to talk about all that beef shit, all that other.
Listen to this. This is the key thing right here, y'all.
Real shit. I told you something off camera. I said, I ain't really trying to talk about all that beef shit, all that other goofy shit. Basically, you get right on the camera and say, okay, well, you told me off camera that why would you talk about some shit that I just talked to you off camera anyway?
That's it. Simple and plain. If I told you before the interview, hey fam, I don't want to talk about this in the interview, none of this, none of this, none of that. Why would you go in the interview and say, man, you told me not to talk about this off camera? What it is, you don't respect him, Adam. You don't respect him, and you don't feel like he'll do any views unless he's talking about the beef. Or you feel like, hey, I'll look away to my fan base as an interviewer if I don't get the beef. And that's a terrible spot to be in where people are expecting you to answer the beef shit or ask the beef shit. I don't want niggas to look at me as the nigga that, hey, nigga, all you looking for is the beef and the drama. But this rollout here, somebody hit me to it. He was big on pressing that because he's having all these guys from Chicago back to back. J-Mane, Ruger, and King Yella. They're all intertwined into this shit together. And they've all been on there back to back. Ruger is just the guy it's his turn now, but he had the three other people on there. He had King Yella and Ruger. He had King Yella and he had J-Mane on there already. And they all tied to the same storyline. So I need you to get on here and talk about these niggas. Because y'all all connected in the same circle. I didn't bring you up here for you to promote your music or your new video or nothing. I brought you up here. I'll do that part of the interview too. But if you're not finna talk about them niggas, I don't need you up here. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. But Adam needs to say that. If that's what you want, Adam, have your team tell them what it is. Hey, my nigga, we asking all the good shit. Ain't gonna be no edits. I'm putting it out how I want to put it out. Simple and plain.
Because I did think it was kind of a crazy request. Like, you know, if you as a rapper and the person,
you know what it is?
It's kind of on you.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Navigate your way.
Listen to that. Listen to that.
And say, okay, what you told me off camera that why would you talk about some shit that I just talked to you off camera anyway?
Because I did think it was kind of a crazy request. Like, you know, if you as a rapper and the person,
you know what it is?
It's kind of on you.
I'm gonna tell you what
it is. Navigate your way around the interviewer's questions without necessarily, you know, incriminating yourself or anything. And
it's on you to navigate your way around the interviewer's questions. What? I don't see. This is what happens when niggas get comfortable. They start telling you what you should be doing as a rapper. Nigga, I'm a rapper, nigga. I'm not supposed to be dodging no fucking questions, nigga. I'm not supposed to have to come to an nigga. If that's the case, if you're gonna ask me some shit that's gonna get me in some shit, then I don't need to be doing interviews, period. And if that's what we doing in our game now, we putting our rappers in seats and saying, hey, it's on you to know how to navigate, bro. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. What are we talking about now? That means what you telling niggas is, hey, nigga, if you gonna do an interview with me, or if you're doing an interview, period. So what if all the rappers tell you now today, I'm not doing interviews with Adam because he wants us to know how to navigate through the questions. Bro, this ain't that. That shit sounds like some police shit. That sounds like a entrapment police type shit, bro. But only a white person would say some shit like that. But I don't expect Adam to understand, or fuck understanding, I don't expect him to care. I'm not going to put them expectations on him because he's already showed he don't care. This is why I tell y'all, if you're a rapper, just know what you're going to do when you go to these platforms. When you go into these platforms, just know what it is. Know what you're doing. Know what you're signing up for. Because does Adam feel away if a nigga say, you ask him about Lil Durk, and I say, hey, bro, I don't want to talk about it. I think he would still feel away. Or he's going to try to find a way to make you talk about it. It's not like if I tell you I don't want to talk about it, you're going to be cool. Nah, you're going to be feeling away because you didn't get to get your moment off. Yeah, I ain't talking about it, bro. We passed that. Bet. It is what it is, bro. So I tell y'all, if you are a rapper, bro, Adam and anybody you can see who operates like this with our culture, This is what they do. But the inner workings of our culture at the highest level is where it really goes on at. See, Adam gets a lot of flack because he's a face. He's a face that doesn't follow our unwritten laws. He's a face, he's a name. We can see him. There is bigger shit going on behind the scenes that we can't see at a way higher level that these niggas don't deal with. And I'm not just talking about rap and hip hop. I'm talking about the whole system of America.
Keep in mind,
you might work for somebody who feels how Adam feels or acts towards people, where they'll say some disrespectful shit or look at you in a way of like, hey, nigga, do what I need you to do for me to be successful. I don't give a damn if you're going to benefit from it or not. But you're not dealing with them like that. They not acting like they your homeboys. They not talking to you on DMs and shit.
I had all kinds of greasy ass questions that Remo wrote for me, and I didn't ask. The only shit that was spicy at all was the shit about Billionaire and the shit about Dirk mentioning you on act shit. It's a very, very small percentage of the interview for you to be so sensitive about.
You hollering like this, like you must be heard about something.
What am I heard about?
I think he just wanted you to talk about this shit, Ruger. He don't understand that you passed that shit. We should have just told him, Ruger, I passed that shit, bro.
Hey, bro, hold up. You be quiet, bro. Ain't nobody even talking to you, bro.
Well, I'm talking to you, nigga. You want to be on here, let the motherfucker let you on here.
You want to argue on some grunt? Let me say something about this,
bro. On what, nigga?
Hold up.
What you have to say to me, little nigga, where you ain't got to call behind doors and be sneaky and scared and all that shit? What would you like to say?
How old you is?
43.
Man, go lay your ass down, man.
Nigga, for what? I'm about to turn up, nigga. Why you want me to lay down?
Go lay down, man.
Nah, I ain't laying down. I'm hanging out until you hang out.
Old ass down, man.
I'm going to do it as long as you do it, Ruby.
You my motherfucking dead, man. Sit down. Hey, though. Adam. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. First of all, when I tell you something like that, though, and then I even messaged you, nigga. I said, scratch the interview. I really don't want to drop.
I never saw that.
Pedophile shit.
What about a bunch of old
you ain't got with pedophiles, you ain't got with CP, you got the same tape.
That's why I know
you got the same tape, nigga.
Hold up. This old ass man steady talking.
You stay talking about old nigga.
Don't be mad at anything I say.
The fact that you got to help your ass and think that you get the first
what the fuck is up with this pedophile?
Don't
talk to me about anything I say. Don't be mad at anything I say.
The fact that you got to help your ass and think
to the day you supposed to. Where I come from, your word is your bond, nigga. You gave me your word and you ain't stand on it, nigga.
No,
that's all the fuck I'm telling you.
You're right, because I meant to hit you up beforehand and tell you,
I'm talking to me about anything I say. You without don't be mad at anything I say.
The fact that you.
And that's that. That's where we at, man. That's where we at. So I'm going to tell y'all like this, bro. When people show you who they are, believe them. It's no point in trying to figure out and look for something to be in somebody that's not there. He doesn't care. He's strictly for content. Now, he said something earlier today that threw me for a fucking loop, because he said this. This was my biggest issue with this shit. Let me find that part. Hold on. Just listen.
Who sort of ran his mouth about you in a recent interview. You don't want to clap back at him?
Clap back? Like what you mean?
Verbally?
Clap back. My definition of clap back is totally different from yours.
Verbally clap back. Not
what is that gonna get me?
I mean,
what is that gonna get me? Nothing. If he claps back in the interview, what does that do for Ruger? Does his video numbers go up? Does he get a record deal because he clapped back? No, nothing happens because I clapped back at him in your interview. This is why I told you before the interview started I didn't want to talk about them niggas. Some niggas are happy with just being able to trend online. That ain't where he's at in life. He not happy just being able to trend online. Ruger's just, I guess, you have different times. Everybody at different points of their life. Ruger like, hey, bro, it might have been a point in time where I wanted to be trending online for stupid shit. But when you realize, hey, bro, I'm not going to get paid for it, it's not going to put money in my pocket, then what the fuck am I going to do? Like, I'm just going to trend online? Nigga, nah, nigga, like, fuck that. Why even talk about this shit? But then this is why I tell y'all this the difference, and it get crazy with us.
His say about you, don't you want to have your say about him, or at least like correct the record?
My mama always taught me the best reaction is no reaction. I just woke up and I got Ruga throwing a little bitch fit. Sorry, I just brushed my teeth. Throwing a little bitch fit. Not that he's a bitch, but throwing a fit because I did an interview with him and I actually asked him about the shit that Dirk said about him in the academics interview. And I asked him about the billionaire black beef, and now he's crying me a river, acting like it was so inappropriate. Bro, Dirk just did a 3-hour academics interview and answered every single question about beef like a grown-up. He just actually answered the questions.
Answered every question about beef like a grown-up. Dirk answered every question about beef like a grown-up. That nigga don't know how disgusting that sounds. First of all, him and Dirk don't get along. Don't compare me being a grown-up or a stand-up man to a nigga I don't get along with. Don't do it with no nigga, period. With no nigga, period. Don't compare me being a grown-up or a stand-up man or a solid individual to no man. We niggas, we don't do that. When you do that, it goes somewhere. Secondly, that's that shit, that white people shit. You think me talking about beef is being a grown-up because I'm a rapper? Then you talk about it's 5 minutes of the interview.
You over here having a fucking period because I actually asked you about a couple of different interview clips that were viral that mentioned you. The rest of the interview was not about that stuff.
5 minutes of the interview. Five minutes of his interview. Bro, it take 5 seconds for a nigga to get on your ass. Bro, don't they got niggas that be dying over this shit, bro? Don't they got niggas that be dying? That 5 minutes could cost somebody their life. Nigga, that 5 seconds. One word can cost you your life. Saying one word wrong. See, I don't give a fuck what a nigga rap about. I don't give a fuck what he's saying in his music. When I go do an interview and I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to talk about it. And that's when we have to have this clear. Adam needs to make it clear also. Hey, bro, he should have told that nigga before they started. Well, hey, bro, if you're not going to do the interview, if you don't want to talk about the beef, then I don't want to do the interview. What's so hard about that? That's what I would have did. Hey, bro, well, hold on. That's why we got you here. Don't I tell you, let's not talk about this, and then we sit down and you ask me anyways. That's the most disrespectful shit ever. I don't give a fuck how niggas feel when I rap about. If we agreed to do an interview, I sit down with you before we start. I tell you not to ask me something, and you ask me something, nigga, that means you don't respect me as a man. I give a fuck about all other shit. I'm not in them Chicago dudes beef. I don't know none of them personally. But I'm just about respect, bro, on men, period. If I was interviewing Adam and Adam told me, hey, Ant, don't ask me about this. All right, bro, we good. Let's get it. Not fucked up about it. It's respect, my nigga. He just showed he don't respect Ruger. Simple and plain. What else we got going on? Any quick hits before we get up out of here? Shout out to my nigga rapper YDD. I'm looking for something real quick, y'all. Damn, it's motherfucking Sunday. This shit be crazy. But they doing everything in their power to emasculate niggas, man. I tell you. I don't even know. Shy Glizzy. Let me speak on that. They dropped Shy Glizzy's charges. It's gonna be hard to make that a headline because the nigga really don't got time to make that video. But I do want to announce it on here. They did drop Shy Glizzy charges, and these two guys are going to trial for Dolph's murder in March. He's going to trial in March. Damn.
March 11th, 2024 is the trial date set for Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith, the two men accused of shooting and killing young Dolph. Both the state and the defense say they're ready to bring this case to a close.
All the parties have proceeded expeditiously and will be ready for trial in March.
Justin Johnson will finally have his day in court. He's one of the men accused of killing Adolph Thornton Jr., also known as Young Dolph, on November 17, 2021. Johnson appeared in court Friday morning. His co-defendant, Cornelius Smith, waived his right to make an appearance. Johnson has maintained his innocence since his arrest 2 years ago. However, he will have one last chance to change his plea. Judge Lee Coffey says both sides will have until December 1st to file any additional motions or come to a resolution. But Johnson's attorney says at this time, his team is planning to go all the way.
Mr. Johnson wants to exercise his right to be tried by a jury of his peers. Both sides want justice in this case, but we have different definitions of what that is.
The state has presented the defense with more than 1 terabyte of evidence related to the case. Jamarcus Johnson accepted a plea deal last month and pleaded guilty to 3 counts of accessory after the fact. While not confirmed by prosecutors, it is believed that he will testify against his brother, Justin.
Come March 11th, we'll be prepared to address any witness that the state intends to call.
If convicted on the first-degree murder charge, Johnson could face life in prison without the possibility of parole. He would have to serve 51 years in prison before he could be eligible for release. Reporting from 201 Poplar, Kwame Trewellborn, WREG.
51 fucking years, man. It's gonna be a lot that come out in this trial, bro. And that shit is gonna be crazy, man. That shit is gonna be crazy. God bless the Young Doss family, man. They announced that shit. That's crazy, man. Y'all want to talk about anything else before we get up out of here, man? Who all up in here still? One little roll call real quick. Everybody that's in here, any questions about anything going on in the game? If you still here, man, make sure you tap in early tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. The Studio 56 podcast will be going down for sure. Shout out to my boy Just Talking Ish. Last name first was good. That's a Dusty Ratchet mentality. It's some wild. This case is fucking crazy, bro. Like, all these cases is crazy. The YSL case, I still don't think they got a jury seated. The YFN Lucci trial has not started. This trial is set to start in March. Got YW Melly going on right now. We just had Casanova get sentenced. This is crazy. It's some crazy times. Crazy motherfucking times. I don't even know what. Hey, y'all check out my interview I dropped today too with my boy Sackboy KD. I got a couple other interviews with artists I've been sitting on. I'm trying to get my interviews back, rolling up some more. Shout out to EJ Rendon, my guy. Shout out to Octavius Made. Guess you got a little bit of a point, Octavius Made, just a little bit. Oh, yeah, shout out to that grocery store in Philly owned by the black man, for sure. Shout out to that. That's 100. Jet Living said the rap game turning gay. Hey, it's so crazy because I remember Pimp C was talking about this shit before he died. And it's like, I'm not going to throw that on the whole rap game because it's only a selective few. We got to keep the narrative correct because they'll try to say all or most of these rappers. And that's the conversation they like to have, but it's not true. There's way more, 1,000 times more straight rappers in the game than there are ones that are gay. It's a certain percentage of niggas that's gay that is very small. It's not like if you put 200 rappers in a room, 50 of them are gay. That's not what's going on. That's not what's going on out here. Yeah, that shit did look bad. We're gonna talk about that on the podcast tomorrow. We'll talk about Sexy Red. We're gonna say that for the podcast tomorrow, y'all. We gonna say that's a good debate right there, man. We gonna say that one for the podcast tomorrow. That's good Studio 56 podcast work right there. That's gonna be, I know I'm pretty much knowing how the guys gonna feel. It's crazy though, because ain't it summer school right now? She did say, we'll see though. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Shout out to my guy in Philly with the store. I think I posted that on the gram somewhere on Twitter or whatever. But shout out to them. We had one out here in Houston last year. I need to go to that shit too. I've never been to it. I need to go support it. We here though. Just saw some real shit, man. Some real shit. Shout out to DC Young Fly, man. Dog been holding it down. Shout out to DC Young Fly, man. Prayers up. God bless, bro. Rest in peace to DC Young Fly, man. I mean, to his lady. We'll be back tomorrow, though, man. Make sure y'all tap in, hit that like button on your way out. Come back after the live uploads and comment, bro. When you wake up in the morning, come back in the morning or tomorrow or right after the video. Right now, come back in the comment section and let me know you was here live, bro. Come turn it up. Turn it up. We need the feedback. We ain't tripping off no donations. We just want the participation, man. We call it the vibe stream, not the live stream, man. Y'all come through. Fuck with us. We on tomorrow night, Studio 56 podcast. Go subscribe over there, too. We finna turn it up, man, for sure. 1,000. Stay on your pivot. Oh, yeah, nah, we was hooping. I'm going to be out there this week, too. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday. Couple days this week, we getting it in on the court. Nigga going to be working. Just getting back in that shape, man. Got to go buy me some basketball shoes, too, bro. Hey, man, who knows sell good hooping basketball shoes right now? Where can I go in Houston to get real basketball shoes that are really comfortable to hoop in? What's the store to go to get real deal basketball hooping shoes that's going to be comfortable? Shout out to Mark Davis for sure. Excuse me. And they talking about somebody trying to file lawsuits on DJ Envy too. Hey, Dix. Somebody said Ross. You know what? Yeah, I might need some Under Armours, bro. Nikki Clearance, I got some yesterday. To hoop in. Where somebody said go to Ross. Dang, I ain't been to Ross in so long. Yeah, you missed the Ice Cube part. You got to catch the replay, Nifa. Dig Sporting Goods. Good. Okay, I'm going to check them out. Yeah, I need something that's strictly cushion and padding, bro. This shit, nigga. My feet was hurting so bad the other day hooping. But I want to get back in that mode, bro. I feel like I'm still young. I need to be out there hooping like regularly, nigga, like active, like I want to get back good. And I had fun out there, bro. Like, it's like when we was hooping, I was just tired of shit fast as fuck. And my feet was hurting. But it felt like I was doing something good when I was out there hooping the other night. So, man, if you've been lazy for the last year, man, go out there and get on that court and exercise or whatever. That shit felt so good. I was sore than a bitch, but it felt so great after I got done. I'm gonna go tomorrow and go pull up on a chiropractor, get my back cracked, pause, get my back cracked, pause, get me that shit aligned. And I'm going to be back out there hooping a few days a week, man. Get up early, do my content shit, do my videos, put my work in. Then after that, a couple days a week, I got to go hoop. I can't just be sitting around chilling. But y'all stay blessed, stay up, man. We got more shit coming all at 1,000.